Welcome to Fort Collins, Colorado, home to the Colorado State Rams, settled at just over 5,000 feet, and we have a game that will live up to the altitude. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. The Rams will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't. And make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Hairston. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And I know it wasn't successful there, but you can go back to last week. Like, they're going to throw this man the football. They find creative ways to get in the ball. Really good coaches get their playmakers the ball in space, and that's what I like about this offense. I bet they come back to him and find a way to throw him the football some more.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punt team. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. So Colorado State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
You know, the one thing you can say about this defense, they pursue the football. The first guy might miss, the second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Finds the tight end. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the Rams come to the line with a new set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Spins away from the defender. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. The Rams will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll go to the ground. Look out, he's got room. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass, it's Hairston. Pocket breaking down. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They'll try to get the corner here on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to stop the jet sweep and be successful, get some penetration right now towards those edges, right where they're running the football. Defense was ready, got him on the ground, and stopped that play before it ever got started.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's a heat. He's not afraid to go deep. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Man, it's really nice as a defense to force 3rd and long, where you can bring in the nickel, Jesse, and you can play zone coverage with those zone eyes on the quarterback.
Yeah, as a quarterback, too, you got to know with that extra DB out there, your timing better be good and you better be accurate, because if you're not, they've got ball hawks in the back end, and that errant throw gets picked.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Gets the back moving. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a 2-shot field goal with where they were on that 4th down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. And the Rams are in the hurry-up. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast. He just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a 6th sense.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got enough for the first. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
And that's a first down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. We've reached a break. Colorado State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. This time it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Right back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Man, this QB is so dangerous. He can get outside the pocket, and right here you can tell he gets outside the pocket. Now I got to make some decisions, man. Do I want to go chase this guy? Do I play coverage? And that's why these mobile quarterbacks can really put you in a predicament. The defense won this battle, but that guy is so hard to corral.
Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Rams will hustle to the line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Runs through a tackle. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, this offense, they got to... Find something. They got to get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. With jet sweep pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Power football with the run. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Gives it to the back on the draw. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
On to punt it away.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they can put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The Rams racing to the line in the hurry up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They'll run it from the gun. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. And the Rams come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. The Rams will line it up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun to give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give to the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got it on the move. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking downfield, it's Hairston.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Makes the grab. tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll run play action. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. To the air on first down. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. On second down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're now up 9-0. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He's got it inside the 30. They make the stop, but man, oh man, did he almost get a score on the final play of the half. A big gain. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And the Rams in the hurry-up. Quick release by the QB. Oh, what a cut! And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great. But at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Rams send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rams with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The give on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Rams will call on their punt team. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
And whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Rams want to move quickly. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Rams will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Hairston. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Bean. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Gives it on the option. Turning it on. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. First down, 10 yards to go.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Soft spot in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Looking down the middle. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He is not
looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now on the board right now. What a difference maker and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Rams headed quickly to the line. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They go to the draw. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. The Rams decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. It's on target and complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Find some fresh air. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Toss sweep to the right. Fakes a man miss. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. They'll move the tight end. The running back has it. Fights off the defender. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7.
Yeah, and I love running my tight ends across the formation. Just big targets that I can find a way to get the football to. Nice snag, nice little positive gain for my offense.
With the run on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Dropping back, it's Hairston. Bringing the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide, that I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. That puts them on top here in the fourth. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Big time kick right there, man. Fourth quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football game.
We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Rams moving quickly to the line.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. The Rams will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. Hauls it in at the 40. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Steps away to find some room. He'll get rid of it.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They'll run it to the right. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They bring the punter onto the field now. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10.
That's a great job downing the football, setting your defense up with great field position. A lot of times you let that thing bounce one too many times and it climbs in the end zone, but that was a good job of making sure you downed it and set your
Continues to fight for yards. He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
You just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
Rides the back on the option to give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The defense really did its job, David, and now the offense can put a little breathing room in this one.
Yeah, breathing room would be great, but it's nice to know that you can depend on your...
Oh, he's got some space. The tag. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
And the returner will be brought down. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got him in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence for them.
Yeah, and you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary, and do that. Very, very impressive.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.